so
Can you smell it too? Already you can just smell the very fragrance of the lavender.
You know, that was just a little bit of aromatherapy. I don't know if I can say much more.
Calm now.
You might need to take this presentation because I just want to sit here and put my face down here. Sam, this is stunning. Tell me a little bit about the company that you
Absolutely.
come
Well, Breck's has been around for almost 200 years.
Wow, so you know plants.
Absolutely. We've been importing bulbs and flowers to this country from Holland for 200 years and been distributing them around, and nothing but the best and the highest quality plants and flowers that are sold at Breck's. And what we have here is Sweet Romance Lavender. It is absolutely loaded with flowers, as you can see. About 50 or 60 flowers all across the top and all over the plants that you see here.
Smells so good.
The great thing about the Sweet Romance lavender, though, is it stays compact. Sometimes you get lavender that gets really big and wispy and it starts to flop over a little bit. It gets a little leggy, exactly. Yeah. This stays compact, stays only about 12, 18 inches tall. The foliage stays really nice and compact, and that's really what gives you the fragrance too. I love planting this around in a container where I might brush up against it, or along a walkway you might brush up against it, because really the fragrance is really when you touch the foliage and you brush up against it together, it just really just smells amazing, doesn't it?
Words cannot describe this. So we're going to get 3 beautiful plants for $39.96, and then they're going to start blooming this year, right?
Absolutely. They will definitely bloom this year. You'll put them in the garden. We'll send it to you at the right amount of time. As soon as you get it, you plant it, and then they'll start blooming. About 4 to 6 weeks, you'll get the plant, and then the flowers will come right after that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
You want to plant this. Lavender loves sun, right? So they love sun, and they'll just do great in the sun garden. As you see some of the pictures here mixed with some other plants. Love the sun. We'll get more flowers in sun. We'll take partial shade. You just won't get as many flowers on it if you plant it in the partial shade, but it will take that. Very drought tolerant. Also attracts butterflies. Butterflies are flocked to this. They'll be all over your garden when you have the lavender planted in your garden. And you can see the different mixes you can mix and match with the blue. And this is really one of those true blue colors that you can get in the flowers. Not many of them out there in this true blue. So the lavender really gives you that color, and it also just gives you that aroma and that fragrance just as you're sitting on your deck and just relaxing and having a nice iced tea and just enjoying the fragrance.
Well, and I do enjoy that it's so compact, because now I can put it along my borders and not worry about it getting too leggy and kind of, not looking really pretty.
So because it gets too tall, sometimes it flops over, right?
And I do want it, like to your point, where I can walk by it and easily smell it.
Correct, absolutely. So you can take this and you can crush some of this up, take a few leaves, you can put it in an iced tea, put them in the bottom, crush it up, put it in your iced tea, and just flavors your iced tea. You have that lavender iced tea flavor that you're sitting on your deck. But this is really, really special plant. This Sweet Romance is just gorgeous.
I mean, I've experienced lavender before. I mean, I'm sure most people sitting at home have. This seems extra fragrant to me. Like it's just...
Sweet Romance has this extra extra fragrance that when you're touching, and again, like I said, when you're right along the walkway or right near a container where you might brush into it, this is where the fragrance comes from, and it really it's actually emanating all over in the studio right now.
It's really spectacular. Like this really is, like, you can tell it's the best of the best. So how's it going to come to our home?
Right, it's actually going to come in 3 bare roots. In each one of these containers, this is what you're going to get the first year. Breck's really sends you these larger specimens that you're going to be sent to. You'll plant it right in a container, right in your garden, and the plants will fill out in about 4 to 6 weeks, and then this will flower all through the summer. And you'll get these flowers all the way till late fall. And then after the end of the season, you go and you cut some of these, and you can make a little dried bouquet that you have right here. You want to dry it upside down so all the color stays in, but then you can have these around your house, and has a little bit of an extra aroma that you can carry on into the fall and into the winter, and it stays just like this.
Wow. So just so you know, this is new today. However, these are only quantities of the season. Sam can't call up Mother Nature and say, I need another 10,000. He got what he can get. This is what we have. Now, I know you can buy lavender other places, but it is not going to be the Breck's, the big Mammoth 3-piece fragrant Sweet Romance lavender. It really is special. If you love lavender, really, I mean, go for the good stuff.
Absolutely.
However, when it's gone, it's really, really gone. And I know that you have all kinds of great items coming into QVC. I love, though, that I'm doing lavender with you for the first time, because you know what? You can smell the difference.
You absolutely can. And again, I like the compactness of this lavender. Again, larger plant. You can only have limited places where you can plant it. With the small compact area, you can plant it in a container. You can mix a few other things with it. You can also plant it along a border, along a walkway, along your patio.
Does it matter where you live?
Lavender pretty much grows almost anywhere in the country. It runs almost all the zones in the country, so a little bit higher, warmer temperatures might not work in like South Florida, South Texas, but for the most part, you can grow this anywhere in the country. It's really good.
And you're going to ship it to us at exact right time from where we live.
Absolutely. And you can see the map up on the screen right now. That's wherever your zone is, wherever the color match up with your state, you look at the map, we'll send you the exact time when it should be ready to go. And as soon as you receive it, you want to plant it right into the ground because it's ready to go as soon as you get it.
And actually, depending on where you live, you'll be getting this like very, very quickly.
Absolutely. You should be getting it really soon. Yep.
That's right.
Spring is here.
Oh, it
smells so good, doesn't it?
So beautiful.
And the butterflies, and again, like you can keep this going, and with the dried flowers, you can keep this going from not only all summer when it's flowering in your garden, but then take it into your house for that and really sort of enjoy the flower, enjoy this plant.
So lavender, and it's a perennial.
It is a perennial. We'll come back year after year. We'll actually get bigger year after year. It'll spread a little bit wider. Won't get much taller than the 12 to 18
inches. Well, good,
inches.
because we want it to stay compact.
But that's what's great about the perennial. You're right. You buy it the first year, and then you keep it, and it will continue to grow year after year after year.
And so let's say I'm looking at this and I love it, but I'm thinking I don't really have a yard. I only have like maybe a deck or a balcony. How does it do in containers?
And this is perfect for the container. Again, the Sweet Romance we talked about is compact, so it will do really, really well in a container. We have them in containers here, and they look absolutely spectacular. You can plant them with some a little bit taller pieces as well. This is actually a little bit lower, 12 to 18 inches. Planted something a little bit more, 24 inches tall, and you can really get that sort of cascading color that you see with the lavender here. And again, just the fragrance is
unbelievable.
Just really why you want to buy this plant. The flowers are just amazing. How many flowers are living on this plant at one time, and then the fragrance is just really one of the reasons why you want to have this plant.
Yeah, and I think sometimes people think, oh well, lavender, I can get that anywhere, but it's not going to be this type of lavender.
Absolutely.
And how is this so different?
Well, with the Breck's difference, this is the highest quality.
Let's talk about that,
right,
because for a lot of our viewers, they might be seeing Breck's for the first time.
Absolutely. And again, we've been around for 200 years, so the history and
what you're doing.
The quality is second to none. They inspect every bulb or every plant that goes out, make sure there's no disease, make sure it's ready for you to go, and so that you will be successful. We want you to be successful as a gardener. That's really what the whole goal behind Breck's and the Breck's difference is, and that's really the special piece that you have here for the Breck's.
So it's brand new today, and if you tune in tomorrow at 9 o'clock, you're going to get to see a whole like 2 new items from Breck's. But also, please go to QVC.com and shop the entire Breck's assortment. I think you're going to be really pleased by what you find on there. Also, if you're shopping with Breck's, we need to know about their guarantee.
Absolutely. It's 1 full year for all the perennials, 90 days for the annuals. If you're not happy or satisfied, we'll replace it with the exact same thing or something of equal value.
That's great. And you also have some fertilizer for us as well.
Absolutely.
For our bulbs.
Organic fertilizer. You want to make sure you're fertilizing your plants all the time, and make sure you're getting all the right food and energy for them.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you so much.
It smells so good here.
It does, doesn't it?
Okay, take a look. Beautiful art. Now you have your plants, you got your lavender ready to go. But how do you make your outdoor space really become an outdoor living room, an outdoor space that is beautiful day and night? Here it is, the Meadow Marquee Sun wall art with the solar LED lights for under $40. This is a wow. Beautiful during the day, stunning at night. And I'm here with my friend Ginger Wald. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, girl.
How are you? It's good to see you.
Great to see you too.
This looks like something you would find at like a juried craft show or something. It doesn't look like, something you'd get for under $40, that's for sure.
It's so true. One of the great things that I love about this is I love the marquee lights, and we have them all in the house.
They're very popular now.
It's so popular. Well, we made this to withstand the elements and put it outside. It's solar powered, so you don't even have to worry about it. When you get this at home, there's the solar panel. That's what's recharging the batteries.
I like that you don't really see the solar
And
panel
you
either.
don't really see it at all, which is so wonderful. I'm going to flip it around, and then I'm going to take it back to the front side again, because I want to show you. That's where the battery compartment is. You don't have to do anything but push that button once to turn it on. You can put your hand over the solar panel just to make sure those lights are going to pop on. And you have 24 LEDs that are throughout the sun, on the outside of the rays, circling around the face. And I love that we did this